What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the April 25th edition of the NBA and MLB Bet Pro video. I'm your host, Adam Scherer. You can follow me on Twitter at ShipMyMoneyDFS. We have 3 NBA games to find some player props from tonight. Also, a bunch of baseball games that we can look through as well. As always, we're going to go book by book, find some of the top bets using our Bet Pro model, which, if you're not familiar, is put together, maintained by our DFS projections team. So the same group of guys that has had a lot of success in the DFS space has put this together using those projections. And it's an easy way, efficient way to find profitable props to bet. Before we get into it, be sure that you are subscribed to the Odd Shopper YouTube channel. Also, be sure that you hit the thumbs up below this video. Helps us out quite a bit. Now, starting on BetMGM with Marcus Morris, under 2.5 rebounds at plus 130. He projects for 2.2 rebounds tonight, which gives us a 48% chance of winning. Morris did move into the starting lineup last game with Kawhi Leonard out. Leonard is out again tonight. So you certainly could see Morris in there again. Still only played 25 minutes, though, and did close that game. There's no guarantee he closes this one. If it's Zubats came off the floor, Morris came back on. You could certainly get fewer than 25 minutes from Morris here as well. So we like the under 2.5 rebounds for him. Recommend wagering 5.8% of your bankroll. You have about a 10% expected return, and you can expect your bankroll to grow by about 0.4%. The S-bet percentage here is the recommended wager amount. The SEV is the percentage you can expect your bankroll to grow by if you wager the recommended amount. Now, moving over to Caesars, we have Jalen Johnson under 4.5 rebounds at minus 145. He has been in the rotation this postseason for Atlanta, but still not playing a huge role. Only played 6 minutes last game. Now, you don't have DeJounte Murray today, but there's no guarantee that that translates to a lot more playing time for Jalen Johnson. Different positions. You can easily just get more playing time for Bogdanovich, Sadiq Bey ahead of Johnson. So under 4.5 rebounds at minus 145. Looks like a profitable bet. We project him for 3 rebounds here. Gives us a 64% chance of winning, 8% expected return. We recommend wagering 9.2% of your bankroll, and you can expect it to grow by 0.5%. Now, before we move over to DraftKings and FanDuel, we are still offering a 7-day free trial of the Bet Pro model. If you see the graphic on the screen, it says NBA, but this also applies to MLB. It's one tool. You sign up, you get 7 days free access to both sports. We think you'll like it. We think you'll stick around. Hopefully, you make enough money during that week to pay for it, that it pays for itself going forward, but it should help you with your prop betting game, whether that's in terms of efficiency, helping you find bets entirely, increasing your profitability, whatever it may be. We think that you'll like this out, or we think that you'll like this and you'll stick around. So check this out. Again, NBA and MLB both included in that 7-day free trial. Now moving over to DraftKings, Jalen Johnson again at the top, minus 150 here compared to minus 145 on Caesars. So if you have the ability, bet it on Caesars first. But if you're only betting DraftKings, this looks like the best bet there as well. Marcus Morris is second at plus 125. So a slightly worse price than you're getting on BetMGM. Again, bet it on BetMGM first. But if you don't have a bankroll on BetMGM, go ahead and take it on DraftKings. Next, we have Nikola Jokic under half of a three-pointer at plus 170. He projects for 0.8, which gives us a 39% chance of winning. But we also get a 5% expected return because of this being plus 170. We recommend wagering 2.5% of your bankroll since it is relatively unlikely to win, and you can expect it to grow by 0.1%. And finally, wrapping things up on FanDuel with Trae Young under 10.5 assists tonight at minus 105. He's going to need to take on a bigger scoring role with no DeJounte Murray. He should play a lot of minutes, but still a tough matchup here against Boston. And we have him projected to come in below this 10.5 assist number. It gives you a 55% chance of winning, an 8% expected return. Recommend wagering 6.2% of your bankroll, and you can expect it to grow by 0.33%. Now, before we recap the best NBA bets, I do want to click over to the best MLB bets and see what we have showing up over there. Again, if you try out the 7-day free trial, you get access to the MLB side of this product as well. You get the MLB bets and the NBA bets all for free for 7 days. So check that out if you haven't already. Now, looking at the MLB model at the top, looking at the best bets section here. So it's going to show you all of the books and the best prices that you can get on these lines. At the top, we have Josh Smith over half of a hit tonight against Cincinnati at minus 150. Josh Smith over half of a total base, also at minus 150. Both of those on DraftKings. Kevin Pillar over half of a total hit on BetMGM. Jonah Heim going back to the Rangers over half of a hit on BetMGM as well. Looking down to Caesars, we have Leotis Taveras over half of a hit against Cincinnati. Again, looking very good for the Texas offense. On BetMGM, under 6.5 total strikeouts for Griffin Canning. On DraftKings, you have Josh Young over half of a hit. There's a lot of stuff to like, a lot of bets to look very good now from the MLB side. So be sure to check that out. Now, moving back to the NBA side and recapping the bets that we already talked about. But first, as a reminder, if you haven't already signed up and deposited at any of the books mentioned, and you're looking to do so, check out the pinned comment below this video. We have sign up bonuses for all of these books. Maintaining a bankroll on different sites allows you to increase your profitability by taking advantage of the best lines, similarly to how we were talking about prices being a little bit better on BetMGM and Caesars for some bets today compared to DraftKings. If you have a bankroll on all of these sites, you can take advantage of the best prices. It's going to increase your profitability over time. Now, to recap on BetMGM, going under 2.5 rebounds at plus 130 for Marcus Morris. On Caesars, going under 4.5 rebounds at minus 145 for Jalen Johnson. On DraftKings, under half of a three-pointer at plus 170 for Nikola Jokic. And on FanDuel, under 10.5 assists for Trae Young at minus 108. That's all I have for you today. Thanks for checking out the video. Enjoy tonight's games, and good luck on your bets.